Hi, I'm Dennis from Plain Truth Ministry. Today I want to read from Ephesians chapter 5, verses 8 through 10, and then follow that with a discussion from my book, Living in Response to God's Gifts, the Ephesian Formula, which is now available. The passage reads, "For you were once darkness, but now you are in the light. You are light in the Lord. Walk as children of the light, for the fruit of the Spirit is in all goodness, righteousness, and truth, finding out what is acceptable to the Lord." While in darkness, we seek to understand our surroundings without sight, basing our decisions on whether what we come in contact with brings us pleasure or pain, comfort or discomfort. In fact, the only reason that we move from one object to the next is that we hope the next thing that we find and latch onto is going to be better than the last. An additional problem with being in the darkness is that it causes us to become disoriented. We lose track of what we've touched and where it was located. This makes it just as likely that what we touch next is something that's already caused us pain as it is something that already caused us pleasure, or whether or not it's something new and different at all. While in darkness, we could fall into the same traps over and over and over again. Our brain, though, tells us something else could be there, something we can't see and haven't found as of yet. Solomon in Ecclesiastes 13 said that God has put eternity into our hearts. That's that pull that our brain is telling us that maybe there's more. Imagine that you're in this dark place. Without light, you're cold and unsure, easily disoriented. It doesn't take long to feel frustrated and hopeless. You close your eyes as your sense of despair grows, but your heart tells you to open your eyes and to keep searching. That's the eternity that Solomon mentioned. You see a flicker of light in the distance. As you move toward it, the light seems to grow brighter. You stop for a minute to look around, and you begin to see silhouettes of those things that have been around you, that you've touched, and that you've latched onto. As you begin moving toward the light, it continues to grow brighter, and you start to feel the warmth coming from the light, which provides you with a sense of comfort. The closer you get to the light, the brighter it glows, and the more illuminated your space becomes. In the midst of the light, you see a man with his hand outstretched, reaching for you. As you reach out to grasp his hand, you come to the weird realization that your back is still cold, but the part facing him is completely warmed. As he pulls you into the light and embraces you, your body's warmed inside and out. There's no more darkness, no more cold. Everything is in the light. Your desire to stay with him is overwhelming. He tells you to turn around and look at where you've been. You can now see everything clearly. He asks if you want to go back there now that you can see it clearly, or do you want to stay with him in the light? He reminds you that if you choose to go back, you'll also return there in darkness. He tells you that if you choose to stay with him in the light, you must let go of all those things you had and did while you were in darkness and strive not to return to them. What's your choice going to be? Jesus wants you in the light with him because he loves you and he wants what's best for you. Choose the light. Have a blessed day.